visiting all over the Europe and the other parts of the world. And another sister associations of us is based in Madrid. Sorry for my pronunciation. Asociación Libre de Abogadas y Abogados, and their presidents who supported our campaign with an unlimited energy. Ángeles Chinarro is with us, and I want her to take the floor.
Buenas tardes a todas y a todos. Good evening to everyone. First of all, I would like to, the Free Association of Lawyers would like to thank you for the invitation to participate in this event in memory of Ebru Timtik. Secondly, I want to express our pain, anger, helplessness, and outrage for the death of our Turkish colleague Ebru, who died in prison after a hunger strike for 238 days. Many were the efforts of the international community, of different bar associations from all corners of the world, associations of lawyers and individual lawyers who supported multiple campaigns and requests for a fair trial for Ebru Timtik, her partner Ángeles Chinarro, and all the lawyers who still remain in prison. Unfortunately, all the petitions were ignored by the Turkish government and the Turkish justice for our colleague Ebru as she passed away. In the Free Association of Lawyers in Madrid, we want to express our sincere solidarity with the family, relatives and colleagues of Ebru, at the same time that we need to remark her memorable fight for a fair trial, as she was convicted for doing her job as a lawyer, and as a consequence of the repeated confusion between the client and the lawyer, pretending that as defenders, we assume the alleged crime committed by our clients. She fought not only for a fair trial for herself and all the rest of the lawyers imprisoned, but also for their clients, activists of Kurdish and Turkish origin, taking to the end her decision to protect the rights of others and to promote respect for the rule of law. In Madrid, we know what it is to live in hard times for professional and political commitment, as in the 70s we suffered the fascists beating people in the streets while they were present and dominant in all power structures, guaranteeing their impunity. We know what it is to suffer anonymous threats directed at trade unionists, journalists, social or neighborhood leaders, and of course, lawyers. As in those times in the 70s, there were daily deaths in demonstrations by shootings by the extreme right or by the police. Activists suffered arbitrary detentions and beatings in the police stations. We suffered blacklists that circulated filled with the names of the activists of any profession who would be the chosen ones, as at that time labor and neighborhood offices were spaces of freedom that were transferred to all places where lawyers carried out their work, in which the professional, the political, and the social were reunited. So, as most of you know, on the 24th of January 1977, extreme right-wing gunmen entered the law office of calle Atocha, number 55 in Madrid, and fired on those who were there, killing 5 lawyers and injuring seriously another 4. That crime was not accidental. They wanted to punish a commitment that must continue to be an example for everyone. The current situation in Turkey is reminiscent of those times lived in Spain. So in the Free Association of Lawyers, we believe that Ebru's courage is an example, and in her memory, we shall continue with her fight in defense of human rights and the right of defense, and as a purpose to achieve the liberation of the rest of our Turkish colleagues. As in Spain, we have not forgotten our colleagues killed 44 years ago. We shall never either forget Ebru's fight. To Ebru, your sacrifice will not be in vain. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ángeles. And now we are going to